washing every body part with actual soap, including all my major crevices, including in between my toes and in my belly button, which I never did before but sort of enjoyed. I wash my hair with the Don't Formula shampoo and use cream rinse for that Just Wash shine. I can't seem to find my toothbrush, so I'll pick one up when I go out today. Other than that, I'm in good shape.
Did you ever have a chance to be a kid?
Overall, I guess, yeah. I mean, my own kind of unique, you know, abnormal way.
To private school?
I went to Catholic school, and I went to private school, and whenever I was home, you know, I tried my best to be social, you know, and all that stuff. I had friends, you know. I always joke that I had like a million acquaintances and only like a couple close friends.
But did you have a couple of 8-year-olds who went to see Home Alone and went, "Hey, Mac, hey, you're a star"?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, it was a little weird sometimes. Like certain kids would react kind of oddly, especially when you put them in a group, you know. And then of course they're all kind of one up each other and try to like, you know, whatever.
How did your brothers and sisters do it?
In their own kind of different ways. You know, my older brother, he got very kind of protective of me, and you know, wanted to make sure that no one was going to take advantage of me, and just like, you know. But at the same time, he watched like, you know, someone like Rory, you know, my youngest brother who's working right now. You know, he kind of was able to watch and kind of learn, and now I think he's a lot more savvy than he should be when he's 14.
For want of a better word, it was a weird existence, though.
Yeah.
Certainly not the norm.
Well, it's unique. How's that?
That's a good word. Tell me about Saved.
Saved?
You're in a wheelchair.
Yes, I play Roland. He's in a wheelchair. It's a kind of a dark comedy set in a Christian town. It's kind of, we were definitely kind of treading that fine line.
What's the story about? Is that girl supposed to be Jewish? The girl we saw?
Yeah. She's the only Jewish girl in this small town. It's about a girl named Mary, played by Jenna Malone, and she's a good Christian girl, living a good Christian life, in a good Christian town, good Christian friends, the whole works. And she finds out her good Christian boyfriend is gay, and so.
That's you?
No, not me. It's this Chad Faust, his name is, and so. So what she does, she wants to de-gayify him, basically, and she tries several different things, and eventually ends up giving him her virginity, and in the process gets pregnant. And then he gets shipped away to Mercy House, which is a de-gayification center.
And you are?
And I am one of the people, now that she's pregnant, that kind of helps hide it, basically, from the rest of the community, me and my Jewish girlfriend. So we're a bit of the outcasts, so I'm in the wheelchair and she's the Jew.
Are you Catholic or Christian?
I'm really neither. I mean, I was a practicing Catholic for a long time. I mean, I did get baptized, had my first Holy Communion, the whole kind of thing. But I'm more spiritual than anything else. You know, I guess I believe in God, but God's also kind of a label, you know.
Why did you take this movie?
Because it was fantastic. I mean, when I first read it, I said, I'll do the lights, I'll hold the microphone if you want me to, I'll do whatever you want, I just want to be a part of it, because it was just so smart and so funny and just so well structured, and I love the cast, I love the people involved. I was friends with Sandy Stern and Michael Stipe, the producers. I was, we were friends before this whole thing.
You see a lot of scripts?
I see a good amount of scripts, yeah, and it's kind of, it's funny, because when there is something good out there, everyone's going for it, that's the thing, and so it's hard to make good stuff.
Are you ever going to be allowed to be grown up? You're how old now?
I'm 23.
Okay. And Saved, are you 23?
Actually, no, I'm like 17.
Okay, when are you going to be cast as 25?
See, I have no control over people's perceptions of me at all. And that's one of the things I decided very early on, is that I can control the way other people think of me or whatever. All I can do, especially when it comes to my career, is go out there and do cool, unique kind of things. I don't want to do the same parts over and over again. I don't want to put myself in a box and say, yeah, I'm only going to do things that take place in high school, or I'll only do things where I get to carry a gun, because then you're putting yourself into a box.
But do you think you are in a box?
I hope not. I try not to be. I try doing different kinds of things. I go to London, do a play. I do something like Party Monster, and I do something like this. I try to do different kinds of things, and it's just more for my personal satisfaction than it is for anything else. It's not about money.
Do you get as much kick out of theater?
Yeah, I love theater. I mean, I'll do it in a heartbeat. If there's some good material out there,
go to Broadway.
I'll do it in Leningrad. I don't care. I'll go anywhere you want me. If it's good material, it's my favorite form.
What's it like at your age to be financially secure?
I don't. It's weird. It's kind of like I said. It's always kind of the way it is. It's comforting, sure.
You must have had very good contracts then.
Yeah, and not that I even knew. It wasn't like it was like, hey,
Did you have a piece of the film like Home Alone?
Yeah, no, I think I did get some back end stuff and things like that. But I wasn't really I really didn't know the details of my contracts, and that was done on purpose. I mean, my parents made sure I didn't really know what was going on, at least on the financial side of it.
That would have been bad.
So yeah, exactly. So when I remember when I turned 18, I sat down in my accountant's office. It was basically the day where he put down a piece of paper in front of me and said, "This is, this is how much you work." And it was interesting because it was one of these moments where it was like I felt like this little boy worked really, really hard, and I inherited all of his money. That's really what it felt like. I felt like I inherited this money in some odd way.
We'll take a break, go to your phone calls from Macaulay Culkin. As we go to break, another scene from Saved. Watch.
Listen, I'm really sorry I ditched you yesterday.
Look, this year's been great. Before you, it was all about Hillary Faye dragging my ass around all the time. And when you left yesterday, I stuck on my own. It was okay. So I realized that I might just be relying on you. The same way I was relying on Hillary Faye. I don't want to be the guy who's with the girl because he needs her. I want to be the guy who's with the girl because he wants her. And I want you.
I want you too.